All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we're breaking down a broadcast that perfectly captured the sheer, unadulterated joy and, actually, the immediate, practical aftermath of Argentina surviving and advancing on the world stage. It's a real roller coaster.
To truly understand the atmosphere here, you kind of have to start with the deafening chants captured right on the broadcast. Just that relentless roar of Argentina, Argentina. You know, it sounds so simple, but when you have thousands of voices roaring in absolute unison, it's literally like an electric shockwave of national pride and collective relief just sweeping right through the stadium. It's the pure sound of a country celebrating their team moving on, and it pulls you right into the heart of the experience.
And all of that chanting? Well, it was entirely fueled by a decisive 3-1 victory that officially knocked Switzerland right out of the tournament. In a high-stakes knockout match like this, Argentina's attacking flair just proved way too much for the Swiss defense to handle. It's exactly the kind of definitive result that generates massive momentum right when a squad needs it most. It leaves the opponents in the dust and completely kicks off the wild celebrations we're seeing.
But, okay, here's where things get really fascinating. Amidst all that on-pitch ecstasy, the broadcast actually took a massive turn toward, of all things, practical logistics. One minute the commentators are totally swept up in the emotion of the win, and the next, they're practically managing a citywide party in Buenos Aires live on the air. They're out there urging fans to leave calmly and with precaution, emphasizing the need to maintain an orderly family atmosphere. They even announced that the local subte, the subway, extended its hours to make sure everybody could get home safely. It's just a fantastic behind-the-scenes look at the crazy reality of managing such an emotionally charged, spontaneous public celebration.
So while that hyper-focused fiesta completely takes over the streets of Buenos Aires, the broadcast also reminds us of the sheer geographical footprint of the tournament itself. I mean, we're talking about an event spanning Canada, the United States, and Mexico. It perfectly captures the unique magic of this whole thing, right? You've got these incredibly passionate, localized celebrations driven by matches happening thousands of miles away on an entirely different continent. Mind-blowing stuff.
But the ruthless beauty of this tournament is that there's absolutely zero time to rest. You celebrate the win, and you immediately have to look to the horizon. And wow, look at this lineup. Tuesday gives us a massive European heavyweight clash with France taking on Spain. Then on Wednesday, the stakes somehow get even higher with England versus Argentina. That is a matchup loaded with decades of intense football history and drama, proving for sure that the gauntlet only gets tougher from here on out.
So, Argentina clearly has the momentum. They've got the attacking firepower, and they definitely have the passionate fans singing their name across the globe. But England presents an entirely different, highly anticipated tactical test for them. So, with that 3-1 victory secured, the big question remains, can Argentina actually conquer England next, or will their North American fiesta come to an abrupt end? Keep that in mind as the rest of this absolute spectacle of a tournament unfolds.